Hello, my name is Johannah E., and I am taking part in this Omni presentation from my Honors Library 201-3435 class. I am so thankful for this opportunity to be able to take part in this presentation. Today, I am going to be talking about how social media causes psychological issues in students, and why it is so important to address this issue. So, here is the problem statement. What are some of the psychological issues that are related to the use of social media? Many studies have shown that there is a rise in reporting cases for teens and young adults who are experiencing symptoms such as depression, anxiety, disorders, narcissism, suicidal thoughts, and so many other symptoms. Social media is something that majority of students have access to if they have smartphones, laptops, or general access to the internet. Making social media easily accessible is very convenient, but it also makes it easier for people to experience issues with self-image or self-esteem. For example, someone can be in the car and feel very confident about themselves, but they happen to see an image of a beautiful and extremely skinny celebrity or friend while scrolling through social media. That can cause that person to suddenly feel self-conscious about their outfit, body, or image in just a matter of seconds. It is important to let everyone be aware of the health issues that surface because of the use of social media, especially to teenagers or young adults. Letting this issue be known would be beneficial for those who are experiencing these issues without even noticing. It is not uncommon to see friend groups standing together but not talking to each other because they're all busy on their phones. Social media. What is social media? Common psychological issues. What are some of the most common psychological issues that are related to social media use? There are many issues that are on the rise, but the most common are media addiction, depression, anxiety, and suicidal thoughts. Although these are the most common issues found, it is not limited to these. There are many other cases such as eating disorders, narcissism, personality disorders, and so on. These are issues that can be commonly found in teenagers or young adults. Usually, they don't even realize that they're experiencing issues such as these. Media addiction. Depression. Depression is one of the most common factors that are on the rise with social media use. An article called Association Between Social Media Use and Depression Among U.S. Young Adults says, although multiple factors contribute to depression, there is a growing interest in the potential influence of social media use on psychological well-being. There are a lot of teenagers or young adults that experience symptoms of depression, but they do not even realize that they are going through this kind of issue. It is important that they recognize these issues and seek for help. Anxiety. Anxiety, typically known as social appearance anxiety, is frequently seen in young adults as they take selfies and pictures of themselves, but are dissatisfied with how they look. An article called Do selfie expectancies and social appearance anxiety predict adolescents' problematic social media use? Says, body image-based digital activities might allow dissatisfied individuals with their appearance to create and manage their best online self-presentation, leading to potentially problematic social media use. Taking tens of hundreds of pictures or selfies in order to find the perfect one is something a lot of students can relate on. They take picture after picture in order to find and post the one they are most satisfied with. They even use filters or Photoshop to alter their appearance and make them look better. This can cause a lot of teenagers or young adults to feel anxious when they take selfies with filters on apps like Snapchat or Snow, but it still does not look how they want it to. Suicidal thoughts. Suicidal thoughts are not as common as issues such as anxiety or depression, but it is a very important one to address. This topic is a very sensitive one for many people, and it is very unfortunate that so many people are affected by issues such as this. An article called "Mental Health Problems Rise Significantly Among Young Americans. Social Media May Contribute to Depression and Suicidal Thoughts," study says that over the past decade or so, rates of depression, psychological distress, and suicidal thoughts and actions have risen significantly among people 26 and younger, with some of the highest increases among women and those at higher income levels, according to a study of a broad swath of young Americans. There are a lot of teenagers and young adults who go through social media pages and find pictures or videos of beautiful celebrities or friends. They can look through these pictures and think to themselves, why can't I look like this? Why can't I be born this beautiful? Why can't I be this skinny? As these thoughts pile up, it is very easy for people to feel worthless or even disgusting. These thoughts can eventually lead to suicidal thoughts. Although this may not be as common as depression or anxiety, it will eventually lead up to suicidal thoughts. This is why it is important to address these situations clearly. Solutions. Solving these issues are not easy and will always take time. Being able to recognize the symptoms of depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, or other issues is a very important step in getting out of the situation. Asking for help to professionals, family, or even friends can be very beneficial as well. Sometimes, asking for help is very scary and difficult, but keeping everything to oneself is so much more painful than letting someone know. Self-love is something that everyone should be able to experience because it can totally change the way one views themselves. They will no longer look at beautiful celebrities and think to themselves that they have to be like them. Lastly, connecting to reality can give someone a wake-up call. Realizing that life on a screen is not reality, but instead what people want as reality, can really help with self-image. Life on a screen, as seen as friends, family, or celebrities, are not real. Those are images that are altered or edited to make it look better. Life in reality is beauty from one's self. That is all I have said today. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation on the psychological issues found in social media use in students. Here are some of the works that I have cited